From the 8 News Now investigators tonight, they're designed to help teenagers in crisis, but state records are now painting a different picture. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy exposing concerns in a series of reports, and tonight we're hearing from an insider on the record for the first time.
I'm afraid.
Pamela Gomez says speaking up isn't easy.
I think we all are afraid. Oh my God.
But she's taking this risk for a group of vulnerable children and teens who are in group homes in Las Vegas for mental health treatment.
The fear that I have is nothing compared to the fear of a child who can't do anything.
She tells the 8 News Now investigators she was hired by Moriah Behavioral Health, also known as Ignite Teen or Eden Treatment, in October of 2023.
I was brought in under the understanding that they had been through some problems and gotten, some sanctions.
Sanctions by state inspectors.
I was coming in to make things better.
She says she tried.
What is the very first red flag?
There was a habit, a custom in these homes to have the lights off all day long.
From keeping kids in the dark.
It was shocking to me.
To a lack of services.
The services that are supposed to be rendered on a daily basis, they aren't.
And broken promises to families.
The houses do not look like they look on the photos.
No, they don't.
Gomez recalls challenge after challenge.
Many of the people who work there have zero credentials, correct?
Yeah.
How do they get those jobs?
This was my problem. When I find out that somebody's coming, their experience is the fast food industry, that's concerning. I can say at least weekly, we had police 911 calls. We had, either flight risk or violence or something that we needed help with because we did not have properly trained staff.
But perhaps the most egregious, she says, the pressure to fill beds and what happened when she resisted.
They wanted me to bring in more kids, 3 more kids to fill the house up with no new employees and no time to train. When I asked for a freeze on admissions to the residential treatment facility that I was overseeing, and that's what upset the CEO. I was really blindsided when I was suddenly terminated for what I believe was for raising these alarms.
Before you were fired, did you see other people try to speak up and get the axe?
I saw 2 program directors get the axe, and I didn't know why.
Do you know why now?
No, I don't know. I haven't spoken to anyone. When I was terminated, I was threatened professionally. It sent a chill down my spine. It shut me up, It made me not want to talk about it.
How many times before you were fired do you think you tried to sound the alarm?
I was sounding the alarm from day one.
She says she's now back at it, sending this letter to Nevada Congresswoman Susie Lee asking her to take action.
From my perspective, a pattern of abuse and neglect.
State records point to the same problems. Right now, the business appears to hold 4 licenses. Under Ignite Teen Treatment last June, one home faced a notice of suspension, the other a notice of revocation. Under Eden, documents from April point to a failure to comply at one home, safety issues at the other. The business notes it is making changes.
This re-traumatizes people who are already traumatized.
This is kidnapping!
And that turns into an adult with mental health issues.
We reached out to Moriah Behavioral Health for a comment. The attorney responded in part, quote, "You should stop carrying water for the autocrats at Department of Health and Human Services and Department of Public and Behavioral Health and try some real journalism for a change," end quote. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
This is Vanessa's fourth piece of journalism on this cluster of teenage group homes. You can watch all her previous reporting over on 8newsnow.com, and Vanessa revisits these reports for her show on our 8 News Now Vegas streaming channel.